hello YouTube. I am not Ben.
That's the same way I was gonna start, so that works.
Ben is out. He's getting ready for his wedding. Early congratulations to the man. So TJ has decided
An early domestication.
Oh shit, he's here.
He's kind of here. He's quietly here. He's just can't really participate in the commentary because he's getting ready for the old ball and chain. It's just so insensitive to say.
So TJ has decided to cheat on him with me.
Yes, this is true.
Well, we're back with our usual commentary for the week. We're playing over at Sully's Abode. Ben does the whole shtick about the card shop, so I'm sure you don't need to hear it again. But yeah, we're there every Thursday. I get as Ben always likes to say, it's a nice card shop, great people. We're always competitive, but we're like super friendly about it. So if you're ever in the area, check us out. We fire Thursdays at 6:30. But yeah, round one of the locals, we've got myself playing a weird Dark Masters build that I net decked against Mitchell playing Beelzemon. Yeah, I mean, I don't have much else to say. I don't know if you've got anything, TJ.
No, I think that's good. I think we'll go ahead and
yeah, let's
on your cue, brother.
Let's jump into the round then.
So I think the best way to refer to your deck is probably Dark Chaos. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, I was staying
as
up.
Edgy as that sounds.
I love being up at 3 a.m. trying to find something to play because I'm tired of the current decks that I'm playing. So I'm like, let's take a look through CG Guide. And then there's like the same list that I always see, and then I saw this one, and I'm like, this is kind of funny. Let's go with that.
Yeah, it's the right amount of no pun intended chaos that you. I feel like you like to bring when it's kind of like when you were just full villain arc playing Apocalypse for a week just to make everyone a little bit sad.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Starting off hatching Mother D, and then doing the Scorpio.
Yeah, Scorpio.
Yeah, Scorpio 1. Search top 4, grab 2 level 6s. I'm gonna warn everyone now. This match starts off pretty bad, but then gets better later on as I get used to the deck because this is my first time playing Dark Masters in its intended fashion.
Okay, so Mitchell goes ahead and hard drops a promo wizard, then evos into a wizard X, and then. He doesn't do the mills because it gains blocker instead.
Yeah, so I correct him on that real quick.
Yeah, and then he just passed is what he did?
Yeah, he just passed turn because he was a bit bricked up.
That's tough.
Yeah, classic.
That's tough.
Classic Beelzemon brick. Hit Nayamako in security, so I'm like, yeah, sure. And then
Scorpio
drop a
little bit crazy.
Yeah, drop a Cherrymon. Opting not to use end of turn the first time and then using end of turn this time to drop a machine in the back.
Gotcha, makes sense. Okay. So you've already got like, man, it's so scary just seeing Mother sitting there just staring. It's so scary, bro. Okay, so he goes into a BT10 Balmon. Opts the swing. We'll go ahead and place a card on top using the I Am Mako after off the Evo earlier, and then just proceeds to mill off of all the inheritables. Will not use the promo wizard's inheritable. Oh boy.
Kind of just casually blast into Grand Koaga. It doesn't say suspended because I didn't suspend with the effect, but I do suspend the I do pop the Ayamako since it is suspended.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And Mitchell does not have a Beelzemon in trash. Forced to pass again. Ooh.
Yeah, this game 1 was a little rough for him. And I'm kind of just sitting here slowly figuring out the deck. So
I will say though, just watching Beelzemon again is making me want to play it again.
Yeah. I had the deck built and I sold it to AJ for like $20 earlier today. So I was like, I'm never gonna play this, but I have it built.
That's
so
fair.
Yeah. Grand Koaga gets 2 checks off of it being suspended, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, it
just does.
Yeah, it makes sense with its aggression, but it is crazy how much. I feel like that definitely gets overlooked because the ace doesn't get used that often, outside of Tyrant, right?
I think so, yeah.
And like even then, Tyrant doesn't even use it that often. I feel like most of the time they just hard evo into Tyrant.
Yeah. So Mitchell rivals barrage to grabs back a rookie, which again he's bricking, so it's it's yikes.
Yeah.
And then
Which
here's
makes
where
sense.
here's where I do my first oopsie, because the deletion on Dark Masters is mandatory another turn. So this swing with machines should not be happening. But regardless, I could have swung with Grand Quagga and done the 2 checks, and the same thing would have happened. So
Yeah. So it's not a huge difference
yeah,
right
it's
now.
not a massive issue, as we'll see in this coming turn. So I think he's just deciding which Beelzemon to go into.
Yeah, his effect isn't live, unfortunately, because he evoed in the back, I think, right? Or
Yeah.
did he just evo that? Yeah.
Yeah, he evoed in the back that last turn. So he evos into the Beelzemon, the Mill's top 4.
Yeah.
Mills the EX-2
Play out his
Beelzemon to play out the Imp. And unfortunately doesn't have enough to gain back. So yeah, then because the Gigadramon stayed on field, that machine shouldn't have been the one swinging for game. It should have been the Gigadramon, but like I said, it doesn't matter too much. So
Yeah, the game state doesn't change really much at all there. It still ends up being the same result. Just would have been different bodies doing different things, but or different bodies doing the same thing, I should say, rather.
Before y'all start yelling at me in the comments, swear to God. Yeah. Take game 1 off unfortunate circumstances, but it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, man. Unrestrict Imp.
Give him the gas.
I don't feel like BLs would do enough even with Imp at 4. I think it would just be playable. It's the same thing. It's my same opinion with Greymon X, right? The BT11 Greymon X, where I think it would just make Wargrave compatible, competitive.
Yeah.
It wouldn't like break the deck.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not like Beelzemon has any like protections either, so it can still hit some big stuff or like security bombs and still die. So
yeah, and the cards are like generic enough where like they don't like they're fine. Like they don't really like, or not generic. They're like they're tribal. Like they're not generic enough to where like they'd be insane in other decks. They have to kind of like sit in their decks to really pop off.
yeah. But yeah, starting off Gigadrum on my side, Mitchell finding a line in the back and then dropping
EX2 Imp.
EX2 Imp, and then I am Mako as well with the memory that I gave him. So
yeah, so he's able to go ahead and do a little bit of searching there.
Yep.
You see, you push up your Metal Seedramon. Time to get a little crazy. Yep.
And then I take this back because I should swing first and then bounce the Imp to hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Metal Seedra hits, Beelzemon and security dies, and then I just drop the Cherrymon to search top 4.
Yeah, just had 2 6s.
Yep. So Mitchell evoing the Balmon, using Ayamako effect, and then this is where I got concerned because I'm looking at that EX2 Imp and I'm like, how many are you running? Because I forgot I bounced it to hand the previous turn, and I'm like, let me make sure he's only got one. Yeah, so
there are some times where like I'll be playing against certain decks that I know usually used to like running restricted cards, and they'll be playing it in big tourneys, and I'll be like, are you aware of the ban list? And like I won't say anything, I'll just kind of watch and see if I see anything. But like there is definitely that concern because sometimes people don't always see it, and the restricted list, like it's big when it drops, but it's easily forgettable, and if you're someone who's new to the game and you start playing, like you might not see that, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Not that Mitchell's not new, but you know.
No, for sure. But he swings with the ball, and then I blast the Cherry into Mega Gargo Ace. So then the ball dies off the check for hitting Machine Dramon. And then he plays Beelzemon, de-digivolves my Mega Gargo.
I love that new
and then here's the
Beelzemon
funny
so
part. I believe he swings again here. Yep, he's swinging another Mega Gargo.
Yeah. So you don't block. You let the swing go through. He dies.
Yeah, because he hits Zwart, which is 15k.
Yeah. Big guy.
And then both the Immon and the Iron Mako are stunned for the turn, so he can't unsuspend or digivolve.
Right.
Yep.
Plays an Iron Mako. Will grab. I think that. What was that? A Balmon? I think.
Think so? Yeah, it looks like
Ball
it.
X.
Yeah.
Okay, so he plays out another Imp. And I think at this point, probably just Evo up a line, start milling yourself a little bit, maybe. Oh,
no,
nope,
he passes. Yeah.
Oh, no 4s, I guess.
I don't think so. I don't remember. And then
you swing. Oh,
so yeah. So
that works.
Here's the fun part. I actually have him check the trash because that Death Slinger, he was actually at 19 cards in trash before the Death Slinger hits.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah, so we rewinded a bit. So
Okay.
yeah, the Mega Gargo is alive because he can't hit a level 6 with the Death Slinger. I just proceed to play air quotes play out a turn before like the overflow would happen because he already started doing stuff. So I just said I was gonna hard play the 5 and then leave it at that. So
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. End of turn pop to drop a Dark Master in the back.
Yeah, makes
and
sense.
then
Okay.
and then Mitchell continues his turn like normal. So
Yeah, machine. Okay.
Yeah.
So
at least he's got a little bit more memory to work with here.
yeah, true. So he does have that imp. He is going to opt to swing, use the effect because he is at 20 exactly now.
Yeah.
I think to go ahead and go into BLs.
De-Digivolve my guy again.
Yep, big man. Big man doing big things.
Yep.
He'll mill top 4. We'll be able to gain a memory, play the rivals, de-digivolve you, shoots up in memory.
Yep.
Those cards go to trash. Yeah.
And then I lost in the crackle.
Dude.
Aces are a hell of a drug, dude.
Yeah, they are. You pop one of the tamers, he does the check and dies again.
Yeah. Yeah, two Swarts in defeat was like, or two Swarts in security was like, ugh.
Yeah, back to back is crazy. It's well, and it's hard too, right? Because like BLs does not DP climb super well. Like it needs the Ballmon inheritables to do it. Oh wow, he just
yeah, rivals. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I agree. It doesn't DP climb very well. I think it's just, I mean, relying on the game plan of you go into Beelzemon X to trash their security and either do that or was it blast mode for game? So
yeah, definitely, it's tough.
So I push out the Machine Dramon and I'm like, I'm kind of out of options. Let's play the Zwart defeat, and I'm like, that plays out. Yeah, both of those because they're 8 costs or less. Yeah, and then pop the Ayamako.
It is crazy, just 2 big ace cards chilling.
Yup.
Now they are kind of snacky. They are a little bit tasty for BLs if BL's able to do something with it. Okay, it's BT10 ball monos. That's the altar though.
Yeah.
Okay, oh my god, you can mill 2 wizards.
Yeah.
Okay.
So hits a Giga Dramon, which is just under ball 1. So it's unfortunate he's not gonna get the deletion on that. So he opts into to go into EX2 Beelzemon.
Yeah.
Yep. Is not gonna trash the 2.
Pops to level 6, gains memory.
Yeah.
He should still be suspended though.
Yeah, he will be. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah. And then goes into X, trashes security.
Yeah, and then
has the blast mode.
Yeah, goes blast mode. Okay. All right. Cool.
All right. So 1-1 on to game 3.
Nice.
Yeah. Beelza can still do stuff.
Yeah, it definitely can. I mean, like, because it's just hard for it to get to that late game stage nowadays, I think. And then, like, that's like the thing we were seeing with the those works coming out of security. Like, it doesn't have great security protections. If it doesn't have the BL's X, it can be really, really tough to like get anything done with it.
Yeah.
And it's still so prone to bricking, and it's it's just high roll too, right? Like you have to really pray for what you're milling a lot of times.
Yeah.
But it's so fun. It's like hitting slots at a casino, dude. It's so fun.
just seeing the memory counter shoot up.
Yeah.
From you finding stuff.
Just seeing what you're gonna hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, the usual 6 memory start.
Mitchell has plenty of memory to set up with. Does play the EX2 BLs imp.
Yep.
And grabs the new EX-06 Beelzemon. Bottom decks the rest.
Or one if he's seeing it a fair amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you see it, it definitely just like speeds up your gameplay massively. You'll bounce the on deletion. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Hits a structure deck one out of the security, and then play a Scorpio.
Yep. Let's grab the.
Oh no.
Yep. Pop deck. Go in the back. Yep. Yeah. Grab a Gargo Ace and the Ultimate Chaos, and then he just replays the imp. Swings with the other one. It's Giga. And passes turn again. Yeah. And then I remember, hey, delete the Dark Master. That's mandatory. And then I'm like, I kind of don't want to do this, but I have to. Piedmon will pop an unsuspended Digimon, which makes him mill 3. Mills the.
So are you able to? You're able to play them for free. Is that how that all works?
Yeah, so the level 5s drop the Dark Masters in the back, and then at the end of your turn, and then end of opponent's turn, they pop themselves to play out a different Dark Master.
Oh, got you. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so you just start cycling them.
I haven't like played against this deck that much, and I only played like your Apocalypse like once, and even then, like,
Yeah.
I feel like you were rarely sitting on any of these 6s. They're usually just in trash, and then Apocalypse was just slapping me in the face.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, this is my actual first time playing the deck as it was intended.
Yeah, yeah.
But high merciful
Oof.
mode. Yeah.
Ooh,
Which is
well,
rough.
That's just all of his trash gone. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Great against any purple deck. What a classic.
Mitchell's a bit of a climb. Will top 4. No level 4 again. Grabs the Beelzemon though. Bottom decks the rest. Looks like I think he's thinking about a rivals. Is what it looked like.
Yeah. Pop
Yeah,
highest
we'll
level.
play rivals. Yeah. Just,
And the turn Piedmon will die. I'll pop out a Machine Dramon. I can't de-Digivolve, so.
yeah.
Yeah. And then my Force of Habit lets hatch for turn, even though I shouldn't. So just figuring out what to do here. I think I'm trying to figure out a way to get into Ultimate Chaos, which I just dropped a Grand Coagra for 7.
Yep. Suspend both. Pop the Tamer.
Yep.
I mean, that's pretty good, to be honest. I think that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Getting rid of the Ayamakos is really, really good. And like, it's hard for them to get the Ayamako back. It takes a bit of finagling. Oh, passes again.
Passes again. Oh. And then I oopsie on the Machine Dramon again. I thought I only did it once, but I guess I do it again.
Gotcha. So, well, in this theoretical world here, where things get a little bit crazy.
Yeah. Ultimate Chaos will bot deck the game. Yeah.
Did you have another Dark Master in hand to play?
I probably did, but the issue is you would need a yellow or a black to evolve or to DNA into Chaos.
Yeah. So you would need to. Gotcha. So you couldn't play another machine. You'd need.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it may not have been legal, but it looked cool. it looked real cool. Now you guys get to see what the deck actually is supposed to be. Right. Not just Zwart Rush or anything like that. But Ultimate Chaosmon.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if Mitchell would have done stuff there because like he did have a bit of a climb to go into. He was stuck at the Apex, so
he was bricked. He was bricked, which was not great.
Yeah.
So
if anything, probably Machine drops a Piedmon and then pops the Impacts, and then he's stuck with nothing. So,
yeah,
I don't think the outcome changes too much, but it was still a good match either way. We were having fun with it.
Yeah, for sure, and that's what matters. It's important to have fun.
Yep. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this one. I've got nothing else. Yeah,
you're all good, brother.
All right. We'll see you guys in the next one then.
Bye bye.
See you.